Hello, brothers and sisters of the light. I am Julie Joy with another message for you today from Saint Germain, as channeled by Daniel Scranton for June 24th, 2025. And the title of this message is Are the Murderer and the Murdered Person in Love? That's a provocative title. And he begins, I am Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame. You are experiencing more of yourselves in every moment of every day. You are simply traveling through what you call space-time reality in order to discover more of who and what you are. You are all of it. You are all vibrations, all frequencies. You have within you a core that is unconditional love. That's the core of who and what you are, and yet you experience everything in creation as an aspect of that unconditional love. Now you may wonder how you can live on a world where there is murder if everyone and everything is at its core unconditional love. Lucky for you, I have an answer for how that works. The murderer and the murdered person are souls, in truth, who know each other very well. And the murdered person as a soul asked the murderer as their soul to give them that experience. And so they decide to dream a little dream together, where one illusory figure called a person murdered the other illusory figure called a person. Now both souls got to have a unique experience, and both souls grew from that experience. Each of the people involved also then have an opportunity to experience growth. The person who was murdered may have that experience before they actually die, if they are experiencing the death over a period of time, maybe even just seconds. And they will have an opportunity to grow in those seconds or few minutes when they know they are going to die and they know that they have been murdered. The murderer who lives on after they commit the murder has the opportunity to forgive themselves, to love themselves, to have compassion for themselves, and possibly even will make a decision to try to make up for their misdeed in that life. They may in fact discover how they got on the path that led them to become someone who would commit murder, and they might be able to help others avoid that path in their future. So you see, there is really no death when it is all an illusion, when this is all really just a dream, but two souls who love each other unconditionally gave one another the experience of murdering and being murdered. Now everything in your life can be seen through the lens of this extreme example that I've just given you. In other words, many times you will cry out in anguish and shake your fist at God or your soul or your higher self because of something you are experiencing, and you will assume that the love is being withheld from you by them because of what you are experiencing. But truly, you are your soul, and you want to have that experience in that precise way that you are having it. In order to have the experience in the precise way you are having it, you have to forget that you are your soul. So it is you at that level of consciousness who has made that decision to have that experience that you, the person who has forgotten, is having. I know it's complicated, and I also know that you have the capacity to understand what I'm saying to you right now. Remember that whether it was a decision that you made prior to your birth or whether it's a decision that you have made since your birth, you are using your free will to choose the experiences that you are having. And remember this as well. You will only choose to have experiences that serve you in some way. It is your job to look for how they serve you and to take the expansion that those experiences are giving you. You cannot stay in victim mode, shaking your fist for a very long time if you hope to get to that place where you take the expansion and you grow from your experience. Your life is all about you. It is all about you becoming more of you. And the sooner you accept your life as it is and all of your life circumstances as they are, you can take the expansion and grow. And you can know yourself more as a soul that you truly are. And that is what your life is all about, regardless of what the circumstances are right now. Again, I know that you can get there and you can get this, and I know you are all ready to hear all of this. And that is why I bring it forth to each and every one of you right now. I am Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame. Now that certainly was an interesting message. This message was channeled by Daniel Scranton. His own website is danielscranton.com. Please stop by there and see everything Daniel has to offer. And also, if you would like to watch Daniel actually channel Saint Germain, you could do so on his own YouTube channel, which is simply his name, Daniel Scranton. I will be able to place the words to this message below in the Show More section. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, and it's always my pleasure and honor to be able to be the voice of Saint Germain for all of you for these few short moments. And please don't forget to create a great day.